everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a get ready with me on this violet purplish look, so go ahead and keep on watching if you want to see how I got it. For foundation, I like to use L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation, and I dot it all on my face. I am blending this out with my Sigma F8 Kabuki brush. I really love this brush because it's super soft, and usually I don't like using brushes for my foundation because it doesn't look nice on me and it usually stays really streaky, but it's super nice. And the L'Oreal Infallible foundation is super full coverage. It leaves my skin looking dewy and luminous. For concealer, I like to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer. I like to use a matte concealer under my eyes because I do tend to get oily around my T-zone, so that's why I end up going in with a matte concealer, and then this one lasts all day long and it gives you really good coverage, and I like the way it brightens my under eyes. Something I like to do is take my e.l.f. setting spray or any setting spray. Today I'm just using my e.l.f. one, and I spray it onto the sponge so that it can be easier for me to blend that concealer out. So now I'm going into brows using my BH Studio Pro palette. I take the brown pomade shade. With that pomade shade, all I do is outline my brows. I like to just go to the normal shape of my brows. I don't do anything too crazy. After outlining my brows, I go in with that brown powder shade and I just fill in the rest of my brows with it. I fill in any sparse areas. For the top of my brows, I like to clean them up with foundation so that it won't look super white, and then I just blend it out with this brush. Then to clean up the bottom, I just use my Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer, and with that same concealer that I placed on, I prep my eyes for eyeshadow. Now for eyeshadow, I'm taking ColourPop My Little Pony palette, and I'm taking this shade right here. So I like to blend that shade right above my crease. I like to just use that as my transition color. I first start off by swiping my brush back and forth, and then I like to go in circular motions to blend the color out. And then I also just take a different fluffier brush in order to actually blend that color out. Since this color is a bit lighter, I did end up having to build it up. Going back into My Little Pony palette, I took that violet shade and I placed that on my crease. I started at the outer corner and then brought in whatever was left on my brush into the inner corner. Then I took a fluffier brush and I made sure to blend out that violet color so it can look nice and smooth and blend out with my transition color. Then I took my Morphe 25C palette. I took that burgundy shade with a small pencil brush and I placed that on the outer corner of my eye, and I also placed it on the crease just to define it. Going back into the Morphe 25C palette, I took that brown shade and then I did the same thing. I focused it on the outer part of my eye, and then whatever was left on the brush, I like to bring it into the crease, and it just deepens up the look. I always make sure to take a fluffy brush or a blending brush and blend all of those colors in together so that they can look nice and seamless. Next, I took a flat brush and I went back into My Little Pony palette and I took that white glittery shade. I really like this shade because it has a bit of a blue tint to it. So sometimes I also like to use this color just when I wear lashes and eyeliner and pop it into your inner corner. It's a super nice color. Now I'm going into eyeliner using my Revlon Super Skinny eyeliner. For my mascara, I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. After applying my Ardell Demi Wispies in the number 113, I went in with that same shimmery shade that I used on my eyelid, and I took a small pencil brush and I just placed that in the inner corner of my eyes, and it just made the look pop. To set under my eyes, I use the e.l.f. HD powder in the color Translucent, and I only like using this under my eyes because it makes them look smooth, but the rest of my face takes off some of the coverage. To set my face, I went in with the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the color Light Medium. It doesn't take off any of the coverage from your foundation, and it leaves your face looking super smooth. To contour, I used the e.l.f. Blush and Contouring Palette. Now for bronzer, I went into my BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer in the shade Bronze Babe. The blush I'm using is from Motto Co. It's in the shade Peach Bellini. I got it in an Ipsy bag a while back. For my highlighter, I'm going in with ColourPop's Lunch Money. Moving back into my eyes, I used the ColourPop My Little Pony palette, and I took the lighter violet shade and placed it under my eyes. Finally, to finish off this look, I used this BH Cosmetics Rosy Ray Gloss. It's a pink mauve color. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.